Jesus never arrested anybody. Neither did the apostles arrest anybody. Where are you learning it from?
In the world of Nigerian Pentecostalism, words carry immense weight. But what happens when those words seems to be aimed by one mega pastor directly at another? We are talking about a viral clip of Dr. Abel Damina that has the internet buzzing, with many believing he was throwing major shades at Pastor David Ibiyeomie. To understand why this is such a big deal, you need the backstory. Pastor David Ibiyeomie, the founder of Salvation Ministries, has been at the center of controversies in the past for his response to critics, which has included having them arrested. This has sparked intense debate online and offline about whether a man of God should use law enforcement to silence those who speak against him. Sit back and take a watch on what Pastor Ibiyeomie said.
So when I go to that way, don't come back. So don't mind this man of God who now use police, use everything to arrest people. Me, I will arrest you. I will lock you up. I don't care. No man of God will pray for you and succeed. Okay. So the earlier you... Don't carry my news. That's what I'm saying. Don't carry... I don't want your news. You won't make me popular. You are not... Already I'm talking to the world. Don't carry my news. Good or bad, don't carry it. I don't want you to carry. Don't say I want to... Don't carry. If I hear... Don't carry my news. I don't want you... Don't carry. Don't carry news from this church. We are warning you that don't carry. Even this one, don't carry it. I don't want you again. You know what they do? They will carry news and incite other bloggers. And some of you in this church, you are part of it. They plant you inside the church. You listen to the message. Instead of getting blessed, you now stay, pick one thing and twist it. Say what I did not say. Or pick one verse, just one part. I heard something one day. I say, wow. They took something here, took something and combine it and make it look like that's what I said. Your work to do that. Maybe you met the wrong people. Or me. I don't believe in slap me, I turn here. I don't believe in that kind of gospel. My gospel is before you slap, I slap you. You better ask those who have had it with me. I'm not that kind of pastor who no, I will fight you. Young man, I'm warning for the last time.
Now, fast forward to this powerful sermon from Dr. Abel Damina of Power City International. He tackles the exact same subject, and his words are nothing short of explosive. Let me allow you to watch Pastor Abel Damina.
Dare any of you having a matter, you go before unbelievers, you use underhand measures, you pay some people money to pay some people to play with some people, to mobilize police to arrest some people and teach them a lesson. Where did you learn that from? You got that from Satan or from who? Jesus never arrested anybody. Neither did the apostles arrest anybody. Where are you learning it from? Look at it, put it up. Read for me again, PJ.
Dare any of you, having a matter against another, go to law before the unjust and not before the saints?
Next verse.
Do ye not know that the saints shall judge the world? And if the world shall be judged by you, are ye unworthy to judge the smallest matters?
Next verse.
Know ye not that we shall judge angels? How much more things that pertain to this life?
How much more things that pertain to this life? How much more things that pertain to this life? If there's anybody that should be arresting people left, right, and center, is Abel Damina. I'm the one that should be arresting people with police. Because I'm the most insulted, most abused. Not even in private, but in public, with videos as evidence. With videos as evidence. They call my name, they insult me. They call me short man. They call me madman. They call me rat. They call me what? All kinds and all sorts. My response is always simple. Yes, I'm a madman. Because the Bible says a spiritual man is mad. You say I'm short, I stand beside you, I'm taller than you. It depends on what indices you use in measuring height. Tall and short is relative. Are we teaching here? They say I'm crazy. Well, yes, you must be crazy to teach the kind of things I teach. Normal people can't see it. Some little boys who stay somewhere, Damina, you're a stupid idiot. I will have arrested many of them. But the weapons are not carnal. The weapons are not carnal. And because I am enduring it, because I know that all those things they are doing is because they are under an influence. I'm praying eventually. Many of them are coming around and they are apologizing. Now they are addicts of what I preach. That's the beauty of the gospel. That's the beauty of the gospel. Not to be using police up and down, molesting and arresting and harassing people. No. We preach the gospel. And don't forget, it's the gospel we're preaching. We're not attacking persons. We're not insulting persons. But let me tell you, if you preach nonsense and you put it out on social media, I will take that nonsense and criticize it. I will do it. I will. If you bring it to the court of public opinion, we will give you our opinion. Because social media is the court of public opinion. Once you bring your matter to us there, we will answer you. So if you don't want us to talk about it, hide and do it where we will not see it. I'm teaching good. Because we're in a war to defend the truth of the gospel. We're in a war to do what? To defend the truth of the gospel. Bible says, contend earnestly for the faith that was once delivered unto us. Is this not the first time people have criticized Christianity? It's gone through criticism over the years, and it has survived because it is genuine.
Wow, okay, let's break this down. While Pastor Damina never mentioned David Ibiyeomie's name, the reference is almost impossible to miss for any familiar with the context. He asks, and I quote, "You use underhand measure, you pay some people money to mobilize police to arrest some people and teach them a lesson. Where did you learn that from?" This is Pastor Abel Damina saying. Now the next one is, that line about mobilizing police to arrest people and teach them a lesson is incredibly specific. It directly mirrors the accusation leveled against Pastor Ibiyeomie. Damina then drives the point home by asking, where did you learn that from? You got that from Satan or from who? Jesus never arrested anybody. Neither did the apostle arrest anybody. This is a direct challenge to the justification of such actions within a Christian framework. Then Pastor Damina does something brilliant. He uses himself as the ultimate example to counter the argument that pastors should arrest those who insult them. Now listen to what he said. If there's anybody that should be arresting people left, right, and center, it is Abel Damina. I'm the most insulted, most abused. They call me short man. They call me madman. They call me rat. This is Pastor Abel Damina saying. By listing the insults he endures publicly without retaliating, he creates a stark contrast. He's essentially saying, if I, who is arguably one of the most criticized pastors online, don't resort to arresting people, why should anyone else? He framed his endurance not as weakness, but as a spiritual principle, concluding that his weapons are not carnal. This positions his approach as a biblical superior one. Beyond the perceived shades, Damina's core argument is rooted in 1 Corinthians chapter 6, which he has on screen. The passage explicitly rebukes believers for taking believers to be judged by unbelievers or the unjust. He argues that the church is meant to judge its own matter, so this isn't just a personal disagreement. It is a fundamental clash of doctrine on how the church should handle persecution and criticism. One side seems to advocate for using worldly system of power and law enforcement for protection and retaliation. The other side, as preached by Damina here, advocates for spiritual warfare, doctrinal correction, and enduring insults for the sake of the gospel. So, was this a direct shot at Pastor Ibiyeomie? This evidence was compelling. While his name wasn't mentioned, the message was lesser focused on a controversy uniquely tied to him. It was a masterclass in addressing a contentious issue without naming names, letting the message itself do all the talking. But what do you think? Was Pastor Damina right? Is it ever acceptable for a pastor to use police against their critics? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. If you found this breakdown insightful, please sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the notification bell so you don't miss out our next video. Thank you for watching.